Hello everyone, today let's discuss how to get text from an element or set of elements. In Playwright you can get the element text using textContent method, and you can get the text of set of elements using allTextContents method. TextContent accept a single option, timeout, when used with locator method. TextContent, which is associated with page fixture, accept selector as well as options including strict and timeout. And allTextContent does not require any options to be specified as a parameter. Then you can use this textContent method with element handle as well as frame. We will discuss first three in this video. So for practice, let's get this text from banner, get an answer to your technical queries, and text from header section, this tutorial's interview question, MCQs, certification and asked out. So you can get text using the locator method as well as using page fixture. So syntax with locator is await page.locator, then your selector, and then textContent method. And with page fixture, await page.textContent, then your selector. Let's print it in console. The text we get using the textContent method. So selector for get an answer to your technical queries. This is inside div slider -7 layer -1. So selector for this is div hash slider -7 layer -1. Copy it and paste here as well as here. Now execute. You can see in console we got the text get an answer to your technical queries using locator, and this one is using the page fixture. Now let's get the text from the list of elements, the list we have in header section. So there is UL containing all the elements with class vmega -menu -ul, and then there is li for all the elements. There is anchor tag containing the text. So ul with this class, then li, then anchor tag. So ul dot class, then li, then a. You can see all 5 elements are highlighting. Copy it. Now let's get first element text from the list. So await page.locator, paste your selector, and if you will use textContent here, and execute. You will get strict mode violation because this is returning 5 elements and it resolved to 5 elements. So to resolve this issue, here we can use first method just before text content, or we can use nth method or nth selector here, or we can replace it with xpath or css selector technique or any other technique. Let's print it in console. This time you can see we didn't get the strict mode violation error, and tutorials, the first text, this one is printed. Now let's get first element text from the list using page fixture. With page fixture we cannot use nth, first, last method, so we can use either xpath, css or nth selector. So use await page.textContent, your selector, and print it in console. So here you can see I am not using any method or selector, just printing it directly with text content. You can see tutorials is printed without using any selector. This is default behavior of page fixture with text content, but if you will turn on the strict mode by setting value to true, you will get an error, the same error we got in case of locator, the strict mode violation. Let's execute and see. You can see error, strict mode violation, resolved to 5 elements. So if you will set strict mode to true, it will return a strict mode violation error, and you can resolve it by using xpath, css or nth selector here. So let's use nth selector, use double greater than nth equal to 0 for the first element, and execute again. This time you will not get strict mode violation error even with strict mode set to true. You can see tutorials is printed because it will return only one element, not 5 elements. Similarly, you can get last element text from the list using locator method and page fixture. Replace this with last or any other method or selector, and here use -1 for the last element. Let's execute. You can see in console asked out is printed twice, which is text of last element in the list. The same way you can print the text of nth element. Copy it, get nth element text from the list. So to get the text of second element, use index 1 with nth method. You can also use nth selector or xpath or css, and here use 1 for the second element. Earlier we used -1 for the last element. Execute. Now interview question is printed 2 times. This is second in the list. So these techniques are not limited to UL list. You can use it with any set of elements or even with drop down. Now let's get the text of all the 5 elements in the list. So for that we will use allTextContents method, which will return array of strings, basically text content values for all matching nodes. So await page.locator. This will work with locator only. Paste your selector for 5 elements and use .all text contents and use console.log to print it in console and execute. You can see an array is printed containing all the values starting from tutorials and ending asked out. You can also iterate through this array, receive it in variable, and now use for loop. Let I equal to 0. It will iterate till list length I++, and if my list item at index I, you can use trim. Trim basically removes the leading and trailing spaces, and line terminator, character from the string. So if it is equal to say MCQ, which is one of the text in the list, we can perform action like click. So for now let's print it in console. We found the element, and once the element is found and action is performed, you can break, because there is no need to check the remaining element. So you can see MCQ is there. Here in console we found the element. That's all. Thank you for watching this video.